The Ibeju-Lekki axis of Lagos, Nigeria is presently experiencing a high rapid economic growth and development, with an increasing number of infrastructural developments and businesses in this axis, with a high demand of residential and commercial properties in this axis. Now, this is also to inform you that you should please make sure you make your own thorough research and your own due diligence before investing into the real estate sector in Lagos, Nigeria, to mitigate risk and maximize returns. Stay with me to the end of this video and you will be glad that you did, because trust me, I have something beneficial. Listing with Dyke Oleevarh properties, which is called the Marbella Luxury and Smart Estate. This estate is a premier destination where modern living and business opportunities converge. This estate is just strategically located along the Lekki-Epe Expressway, and it offers two different types of lands here. We have the residential plots and the commercial plots. Now, for the residential plots, the 300 square meter is selling for 46.5 million naira, while the 500 square meter is selling for 69.5 million naira. And for the commercial plots, which is 1000 square meter, is selling for 117 million naira. And all of these, their prices are all inclusive. Now, with a down payment of just 5 million naira, of which you get to spread your payment balance for up to 18 months, you can secure for yourself here a piece of the Marbella Luxury and Smart Estate. And mind you, 0 to 3 months is actually interest free, while from the 4th month upwards, there's a little bit of interest on it. And it will interest you to know that this property is actually a governor's allocated CFO. And you know what that means? It means that you are free from any form of encumbrances from either the government itself or Omonile. Now, please be informed that these prices here are the pre-launch prices. That's for the 300 square meter, which is the 46.5 million naira, the 500 square meter, which is 69.5 million naira, and the 1000 square meter, which is 170 million naira. They are all the pre-launch prices. Now, from the 15th of June next month, there's going to be an increase in these prices. So what you are getting this for right now, you won't be getting it for the same prices then. There's going to be an increase then. Now, also, like I said initially, this is a CFO property, and it will interest you to know that this property is a good buy because it is just strategically located along the Lekki-Epe Road. Now, some of the features this listing here is offering are, we have the high perimeter fences just to my right hand side here. If you look around, you can see the high perimeter fences that have already been constructed, and just behind me here is the gated, is the security post, the gatehouse, where you have your security to safeguard you and your property here. Now, for those of you that would like to own the 1000 square meter, which is the commercial plot, some of the developments that you could build on your properties are, you could build banks, you could build hospitals, you could build schools, you could build hotels, warehouses, tech hubs, shopping malls, office buildings, car rental spaces. Now, what are the landmarks covering this beautiful listing here? We have landmarks such as the Lekki-Epe Golf Estate. We have landmarks such as the new international airport that is coming to this axis. We have the Lekki Free Trade Zone and so many more. Now, is this place actually a good buy, and why should you invest in this listing here? You should invest in this listing because the Ibeju-Lekki axis of Lagos, Nigeria has experienced a high and rapid economic growth in this axis of Lagos, Nigeria. And also, this will interest you to know that 5 years ago, lands in this axis was selling for 10 million naira, 5 million naira, and 15 million naira. But right now, 5 years after, you can't see those same lands for such price. Right now, the least you could see a land price here in this axis is 30 million naira. Finally, guys, remember I told you in the starting of this video that you should stay with me to the end of this video, and you will be happy that you did, because I have something beneficial for you. For those of you that like to invest in this listing here, if you take notes of what is happening in Lagos right now, there are lots of demolition happening in Lagos right now. Why? Because so many properties, so many landowners, so many landlords did not take out their time to take a thorough research and do their due diligence before owning lands and properties in Lagos. Now, we as realtors can only advise you, the clients, before you invest in any property in Lagos, Nigeria. Then it is you that have the final say. We can only tell you this is the right buy and this is not the right buy. Because the mistake that so many Nigerians make is they always want to buy things for cheaper prices, cheaper amounts. Now, there are so many officers in the Alausa housing. These officers, we can call them money mongers. They are just after your money to put in their pockets, to make their pockets swell up. Now, when we, the realtors, advise you not to buy a property and you go behind us because these officers are offering these properties for you, for a lesser amount, then you go to purchase that property, I can bet you that in the next 3 years, or in the next 5 years, or in the next 10 years, the Lagos State government is going to demolish that property. Why? Because that land size or that axis where you built your property, it was never mapped out in the Lagos blueprints for construction. Most of the properties that you see the Lagos State government demolishing on the mainland or on the island here, most of them are actually built on the canal. Some of these properties actually have C of O, but the C of O was not given to these people by the Lagos State government. It was given to them by money mongers officers. So even if when we, the realtors, come to tell you that, okay, this property we are offering you is a legit property, please make sure you carry out your own due diligence. Make sure you carry your own thorough research, because you are investing millions of naira, and it's actually heartbreaking seeing people invest millions of naira into a property, and after 2 or 3 or 5 years time, they lose everything that they have invested in that property. So please and please make sure you always carry out your due diligence. So thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. And remember, one thing we do best here in Dyke Oleevarh Properties is to help you, our dear clients, make the right decisions when it comes to investing into the real estate sector in Lagos, Nigeria. So to find out more about this listing here, what do? Call the number displayed on your screen, and we'll be delighted to bring you here for a free inspection. So if you're new to our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, please do well to like, follow, subscribe to our channel, and please turn on the post notification bells. Whenever we drop new content concerning real estate, you'll be the first to see them. Remember, I am Oleevarh, the lead and salesperson for Dyke Oleevarh Properties. Take care and remain blessed, guys. Bye.